What's up, YouTube? This is Hector.
This is Drew.
And we're from Not2Nerdy Entertainment. This is our third podcast. And today is a special edition of our podcast. We're actually going to go over the 2011 Video Game Awards for Spike TV. And pretty much there really wasn't any upsets or anything, so it was actually pretty good. You know, the people that should have won, they won. You know, there was no upsets. So I guess we're just going to jump straight into it. I think I'm going to start out with first. Let's start out with the game winners for each, Xbox, PlayStation, and Wii. So we'll start off with the Xbox 360 game. The winner was Batman, Arkham City. So, what do you think about that, Batman winning?
I definitely think it was one of the best games that came out this year. That's for sure.
Okay.
As far as Xbox 360 game, it wasn't exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, my pick would have been Gears of War 3 since it was a Xbox 360 exclusive.
Okay, so right? I just did announce that there was no shockers. To me, I understand Batman winning. It could win. And I just, for Xbox 360, you would have thought Gears of War 3. All those, Xbox fans would have been, oh, Gears has to win, Gears has to win. Yeah. And it didn't win. So I guess maybe that is a little shocker, not too much, because Batman.
I'm definitely not saying Batman's not a better game than Gears, but yeah,
Batman is is a contender for Game of the Year.
Yeah,
and I mean it's not really an upset, but
right.
You would think that 360 and Nintendo, Xbox 360 game like that would be.
But also gotta keep the fact that there weren't a lot of exclusives for Xbox this year, like there were for PS3. So
yeah, that's true.
There wasn't much competition.
There wasn't that much competition at all. So let's just jump right into the next one. Let's talk about the PS3 game. Now that you mentioned that, and that one was Uncharted 3. So.
Yeah, there's no arguments about that, right?
No arguments whatsoever. I mean, there's nothing else for the PlayStation.
Yeah, Infamous was a good game, but was it even nominated?
Infamous 2 was nominated actually, and it was nominated.
It wasn't better than
along with that game that was buried after it was good for a month, and then they buried it. That game called Killzone 3.
Oh
it was a good game. People forgot that it came out this year because it was so hidden after the first month of playing it.
Yeah.
I
call it shooter fatigue.
Yeah, I actually bought my I bought a new PlayStation 3, and I got Killzone 3 with it. And I played it that first month, hardcore, beat it, and then playing multiplayer, and all of a sudden it died out.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's kind of funny how that game just died out. But Little Big Planet 2 was there too, and
that's a good game, but kind of more of the same.
It's one of those games that game is in. I guess it was an addicting game. That's one of those games that when you're bored, you play and stuff like that. But
yeah, I definitely think the first time around it was innovative because you have the user-generated content. Where around the second time around, it's more of the same. You're getting the levels from the first game. Some creation tools, but it's pretty much the same thing. So.
But other than that, PS3 once again there wasn't really a huge upset with that. Then we're gonna go with the best Wii game. Well, this one was. Yeah. Obvious, this game.
What else was nominated?
Let's see. Epic Mickey
wasn't that last year?
Yeah, I think so. Kirby's Return to Dreamland was nominated.
I've never even heard of that.
No, Kirby was there. Lost in Shadow.
Never heard of it.
And The Legend of Zelda, Skyward Sword, some Zelda game. I'm not too sure what that is.
So basically, Nintendo had one game that came out this year. So
and it came out not too long ago either. Yeah. So it came out at the very end of the year, pretty much. So
yeah, I didn't know where my nunchuck was. I had no idea where my controllers were. It was a hunt for the Wii this year.
Yeah, if you guys have time, definitely check out my walkthrough for this. I'm not done with the game yet, but you definitely see the first. It took a good 2 hours, so I actually finally got to the action in the game. So now that I'm towards the action, I'm actually finding people and using the Wii motion control like you're supposed to now for the sword. Now it's starting to feel like a real Zelda game, maybe the game that everyone was talking about. I was wondering, everyone's like, oh, this is the best Zelda ever. The first 2 hours playing, I'm like, when exactly is it going to get to that best Zelda game ever? Because right now I'm talking to different people. I have to find out where his bird is, back and forth, walking back and forth the whole time. And not to mention, like always, Zelda characters don't talk, so you have to read out loud. And I was just waiting for some action. So
I'm pretty sure that's fun to watch.
It's fun to watch me screw up a little bit. Like when I finally got the sword, like I'll die by myself, just falling off a cliff. That's just me. That's the way I play, obviously. But yeah, now we go straight to best PC game.
Mm-hmm.
So this one was another one that wasn't such a huge upset either. I mean, Portal 2 was the winner, and I mean, it did have some good competition. I mean, Battlefield 3 wasn't a bad competition. People did like that for the PC a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Minecraft, which, was always a good game right there. The Witcher 2. And The Witcher 2, had good reviews. The Witcher 2 was actually a pretty good game and stuff like that. But overall, Portal 2, that game was, like that game could have won for that. It could have won for PS3 also.
My problem with these categories is it should be exclusives. It really should. And save the other games for different categories.
Well, the reason why I feel like when there's so many categories, like a game like Portal 2 is such a good game, they feel like it should win somewhere, and they felt like PC's only room.
Yeah, best puzzle game.
I guess they just felt like it was one of those spots, and then we just throw them another award. Because I feel like it was a good PC game.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good PC game.
Yeah, absolutely.
But at the same time, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it was in that category, but it did deserve the win. Out of those PC games, I still think
that's the best one.
It is the best out of the category.
And I understand. I mean, there's not many PC exclusives or console exclusives anymore. Everything's going multi-platform. So it's a little bit harder to do those type of categories. But.
So now the best handheld mobile game, this one's another one that's pretty much simple. I mean, Infinity Blade, I did get a chance to look at that.
It's been out for a while, so
yeah. So Infinity Blade, iffy. But obviously, Super Mario 3D Land, any Super Mario game, pretty much for handheld, like, what else are you gonna do? I mean, that's been dominating Super Mario for how many years? And those handheld games, Game Boy, anything, Super Mario.
There's not
king
really
of that.
anything to get mad about there.
Can't get mad at that at all. Now let's go to the next category. That this one is the controversial, not controversial. I mean, this one was. A lot of people were waiting to hear it because you got those fanboys that are Battlefield 3, you got those fanboys that are Call of Duty, and you got the Gears of War 3 and Rage fans. But it was all about, everyone knew it was going to come down to Call of Duty or Battlefield 3 for the best shooter. Mm-hmm. And Call of Duty won.
I wasn't surprised, obviously, because what happened last year and the year before, it's always Modern Warfare, every single year for a shooter. So that wasn't a big surprise to me.
I mean, it's kind of shocking because, not shocking the way that they won. I agree that Modern Warfare 3 is a better game. Mm-hmm. I agree it's a better shooting game. And it's just that it's shocking because Battlefield 3, everyone kept saying, oh, it's going to be better than Call of Duty. They sell this stuff, and that came out first, and everyone was like, oh, see, it's better.
Yeah, it was better for the 2 weeks.
It was better for the beta, and then all of a sudden, once the real game came out, people saw what it really was.
It was still a beta.
And they're still testing it.
They're still doing some server testing.
Call of Duty, it's Call of Duty. And, you didn't think it'll get better online play. It didn't get too much better, but the problem is
they didn't break it.
Top.
Yeah, they didn't break it.
They didn't break it.
That's all they needed to do to win that category, not break it.
Yeah, so that right there, I feel, Modern Warfare 3 was the better game, so rightfully it won.
No doubt.
Best shooter. Now let's go straight to best action adventure game. Now this was a good category. This one was a good category because the best action adventure game, you got Assassin's Creed Revelations, okay? That one right there, we all know, great action, has lots of adventure in it. Mm-hmm. So it is.
But that was neither one of our picks, right?
No.
What were you going for?
I was going for, well, let me continue. It's Batman Arkham City, right? That's another one in the category. We got Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. It's another one that's possible right there because obviously Zelda and adventure games, we know that's a big thing. And Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. That's the one I thought will be the best action-adventure game because
that would have been my pick, yeah.
When you're playing the game, this one to me was upset because Batman Arkham City had action. Mm-hmm. As for the adventure part, the adventure to me, when you say adventure, you're talking about you feel like Indiana Jones, you're on an adventure, Tomb Raider game or something like that. That's an adventure game to me.
Well, to me, I think that it should be two separate categories. and the two categories would be action adventure game, which would be your Uncharted of the world, and then you have your open world game, which would be your Batman, your GTA, your Assassin's Creed. That's where I would make the distinction. And if it was that, hands down, Batman would be the best open world game.
Yeah,
I think for a linear experience, that's what I think of the action game as well. God of War, Uncharted. Those are the type of games I'm looking for. But
the only thing is though, I just still think for Uncharted 3, if you think action, you think adventure. It had both in the game. Like the adventure part is what really stands out. And I think that Batman Arkham City should not be in that category for the adventure part. Like it's not really an adventure. It's like you're open world. It's not an adventure. You're going through an adventure, the ins and outs, the different cities, find a lost world. You're doing everything in Uncharted 3. And that's an adventure game. So to me, that's one of the few upsets in this whole, video game awards because everything else was pretty accurate. But this is one of the ones I was shocked. I said Uncharted 3. I was actually getting ready to circle Uncharted 3 on my paper, and then they said Batman. I'm like,
what?
I looked down again to make sure that it was the right category because I thought maybe we skipped to a different category. But, well, the next category we're going to go to is Best RPG Game. Now, as soon as they said Best RPG Game, if we said this a couple months ago, most people would have thought Deus Ex or
Witcher one.
Yeah, Deus Ex, Witcher, but on the categories was Dark Souls. A lot of people thought that was a hard game, so if it wasn't as hard as it was, it might have been better rated, I think. It wasn't bad. It was just really hard. It's a hard game.
Yeah, but mention what came up last.
Yeah,
there's no competition.
Deus Ex, Human Revolution, that one right there was another one that people thought, hey, that was really good.
It was really
Dragon
good.
Age 2 was pretty good as well. So
not what
as good as Deus Ex. But then all of a sudden, of course, Elder Scrolls came out, and Elder Scrolls Skyrim came out, and that pretty much, once that came out, you knew that that's going to be the winner. So
that's what RPG is. Basically.
Yeah, that's the definition of RPG is exactly what Elder Scrolls is. So that obviously was a clear winner right there, and that was pretty easy. Now this one was the second shocker for me. I still cannot believe this. Like, to me, it was a good game. We talked about this game already. For best multiplayer, though, for this category, best multiplayer game, the winner is Portal 2.
Yeah.
That's right. Portal 2 is the winner.
This is where, Spike or Game Trailers, whoever hosts this thing, they need to get their category straight. Co-op. It's a co-op game. Multiplayer and co-op, they're two different things. Would you agree?
I'm still shocked. I don't even know what to agree with.
When I think multiplayer, I only think of one game. Yeah. What is it? The one that sold 10 million copies, or how many? That's
Call of Duty.
Right. Yeah. That game. The one that's on Xbox Live. Last time I checked, I haven't checked Xbox Live or PSN or any of these stats for number one multiplayer game Portal 2. It's not even on the list. So I don't even know what the hell they're talking about.
I have no idea how Portal 2 won that for best multiplayer. You had Battlefield 3, okay? You had Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and you had Gears of War 3 on there.
Either one of those.
Another one that could have possibly been there.
Either one of those.
Like Uncharted 3 multiplayer could have been there. Something could have been there. And then
shouldn't even been in that category.
The Portal 2 is in the category with shooter games. They're actual multiplayer games.
It's a co-op game.
And Portal 2 is there. And I don't know. That one was just weird. That's just
that really made no sense.
Give Portal 2. Portal 2 was a good game. Everyone liked the game.
Oh,
but it's not.
And the co-op mode was amazing. Don't get me wrong, but it's not a multiplayer mode.
Best multiplayer. No. And I repeat, not best multiplayer. Not at all. Oh my god, that one really got me upset.
That was retarded.
That just got me upset. Because when I heard that, I'm like, all right. I was ready to say, which one's gonna win this? Because I know what happened was Battlefield 3 and Call of Duty looking at each other like, wait, what? Yeah, exactly. Did they just say Portal? Portal beat us? Yeah. Because they thought it was going to be the battles between them. Battlefield 3 and Call of Duty. Who's going to win that? Yeah. And Portal 2 steps up, so don't mind if I do. I'll take the award real quick. That's crazy. Well, let's go to the next one. Let's do Best Individual Sports Game. Now we have Fight Night Champion. We have Tiger Woods PGA Tour 12, the Masters, Top Spin 4, and Virtual Tennis 4. Like, these games, I mean, I personally like Tiger Woods PGA Tour better, but that's just my opinion. Fight Night Champion, a lot of people like the boxing and stuff like that. So, I mean, that's not really a huge upset. That's a game, it's another fighting game. You had to challenge someone else and go against computers, and they had a lot of good boxers in that one. So, I mean, that's not bad at all, the Fight Night. So, I don't disagree with that one at all. That's not bad. Now let's do a best team sports game. This one actually kind of shocked me because I know the U.S. doesn't play soccer a lot, but FIFA Soccer 12, like that was just like every year is the top selling game. And if it's not FIFA, you would think, all right, American sport, let's go with football.
Yeah.
Madden's not even the category. You got FIFA Soccer 12, NBA 2K12, NHL 12. MLB 11, the show. And the winner is NBA 2K12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I'm sorry. That's the best team sports game? Really? Like, NBA is good. A lot of people like NBA games. We all know. NBA game is fun and stuff like that.
It looks good.
FIFA soccer
that's about it.
is more international, more people playing multiplayer against it, like I don't know. To me, I'm just more shocked that Madden was even in the category.
I kind of think when it comes to sports games, Madden's.
Yeah, so
maybe they just want to get it to something else.
I don't know. I guess they want to switch it up after all the years of Madden.
I don't know. They give it to Call of Duty for best shooter every year. I don't know.
Yeah, so
just give it to Madden every year.
Let's go. Next one's best driving game. So this one, another one's not huge upset. We have Driver San Francisco. We have Forza Motorsport 4, Need for Speed The Run, and so Need for Speed The Run. I got a chance to play a little bit of this. It's not that good. Like I still say, side note for Need for Speed, you gotta bring back Need for Speed Underground 2. Okay, Need for Speed Underground is the best series ever. Need for Speed Underground 2 especially is the best one. That's one where you just play underground, you get to build your car, hook it up, put neon lights, build your car. That one was the best Need for Speed. They got to bring that back. Maybe you might be in this category because you got your butt whooped by Forza Motorsport 4 is the winner.
Yeah, that's an actual car game. Where Need for Speed, I don't know what that was.
If you're running. You're literally running.
It was / quick time event / car game. Right?
Yeah,
what the heck is that?
I have no idea. So Need for Speed, you want to win this category? Go back to the roots and go get Underground 2. Yeah. That's what people are waiting for. They want
people play driving games to drive. Last time I checked, not to hit.
I'll tell you one thing: if you can play a driving game and hook up your own car and build it and paint it and custom paint and do all that stuff, like Fast and Furious style, that's what Underground 2 did. Yeah. That's what people want to do. Yeah. That's how you get a good car race.
What's our reason we have that genre is for car nerds? Just like I like stats. People like cars and gears and all that.
So
they don't like quick time events so much.
Now the next games, the next category is not that bad. This one's the best fighting game. Okay, you got the King of Fighters, right?
Mm-hmm.
King of Fighters is on there. You got Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I like Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Mortal Kombat. I also like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I really like Mortal Kombat. WWE All Stars, which I still don't like putting wrestling games and fighting games.
Not a fighting game.
Whatever. They have to throw it somewhere. Yeah. So
that's their problem. The way through a portal.
I'm guessing that's why Hulk Hogan was on Spike TV. He was waiting for a chance to win an award, which he never.
Why the hell? With his new girlfriend.
Yeah, he was there just waiting for his opportunity to not get an award that he's never going to get for fighting game. But anyway, the winner was Mortal Kombat.
That would have been my choice. I'm sorry. I know you love Marvel.
No, I like Mortal Kombat better actually. Like
you actually do. All right.
I do.
Yeah, I like Mortal Kombat.
I like the way that they set up. I have that game. Mm-hmm. I didn't do a walkthrough of that because it's a little old school. But I'm saying like now that it's not old school. It's just that it's been a while.
It's been out. Yeah.
So But we're gonna have some time coming up, so I will be doing a little walkthrough, show you a little bit of Mortal Kombat, show you some moves I know. I got Freddy Krueger, that little character.
That's one game when people don't even play video games. They're like, new Mortal Kombat's out. Mm-hmm. That's the type of thing. That's why. That's definitely the best fighting game.
And it's not as fast paced as Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and there's not like endless loops.
Yeah.
And there's ways for if a person is kicking the crap out of you, you have like breakers. You could break it. You could stop them from their combo. And if you add up enough level, you could break their combo. Or you could save your combos and use like a X-ray move and get more damage to them. Okay. So there's so much more things, more strategy involved in it. And it's a more slow-paced game where you actually have to think and, you have to be smart. And the best will stand out in that game. Marvel vs. Capcom 3, you could button mash. I've done that with brand new characters. I'm sure if you saw my walkthroughs, you'll see that some of them, when I just started, I was button mashing like crazy until I actually learned their moves. And you could win matches just by pressing buttons because certain things come out because a lot of characters are similar. Mortal Kombat, every character has their own moves. Like every character is different, So I'm actually happy Mortal Kombat 1,
I'm just happy fighting games are back.
Yeah, fighting games are back. They're
Street Fighter, you got Marvel vs. Capcom, you got Mortal Kombat.
They're getting more popular.
We got Tekken for Street Fighter coming out. Hey, they're on the come up. I like that. We need.
We got
more,
Soul Calibur coming out too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, definitely the fighting games are coming back. A lot of people are investing in those fighting sticks. I have one. I'm about to get a new one too. Yeah, I mean, definitely get a chance to play some fighting games. Learn how to play. It's fun to do. Next one's best motion game. Once again,
what were the other categories? I'm just curious.
For which one?
Motion games.
For
what was on there?
Nominating me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got Child of Eden. Okay. We got Dance Central 2. But Dance Central 2 possibly could have won. That's not that bad. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Mm-hmm. And the Gunstringer.
That's interesting that those are mainly Connect titles. So, once again, we had one game this year. One game.
And
one game. And they still won.
And the winner is Legend of Zelda
They still won. Hey, I mean, that's all they need, I guess. It was the best motion game.
Game of the year, game of the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So it came out. It hasn't been out too long, but I mean,
did they play it? I mean, all right.
The point is, like, they won. That if they didn't win, then that's really bad on their part because this is something that they're striving for because they wanted to add it to Wii for reasons so you can move around the sword and it'll be accurate and stuff. And I'll tell you one thing, I'm playing it right now, so just to let you know, it's not as accurate as everyone said it was because there's certain parts where you clearly, like, I wish I showed camera me moving the controller. Like, I'm clearly swiping the way I'm supposed to swipe. The angle I'm supposed to swipe, and it's not following precisely. And I have to do a couple times to kill the enemy. So that got me a little aggravated, the control. So it's not precise. So
what time are you playing this? I heard if you play during the day, you have problems. You play at night, it's a little bit better.
Really?
That's what I've heard. Yes.
Why would it be at nighttime?
I don't know. The light gets in the way or something. I don't know.
Okay, well,
that's what I heard.
I was playing till 11 o'clock, and I'm sure it's nighttime. Either way, when you have a light on in a room, it doesn't really matter if it's nighttime or daytime. It's still going to be light.
It shouldn't, but I don't develop motion games.
Should I play in the dark?
I
So if you're going to play, turn off everything.
Yeah.
Play in the dark.
Word of advice, everyone,
In fact, don't even play the game. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
I'm not. That's why I gave it to you.
Nah. It's a fun game.
20 years ago.
Now, next category is Best Independent Game.
All right. Have you played Minecraft? Because I haven't.
Of course I play Minecraft.
How is it?
Minecraft is fun. Minecraft is strategy, and it's more like you gotta think. That's the thing. It's all about thinking in Minecraft. You gotta think. You gotta think.
Oh, you gotta think. That's why I didn't play.
So why would you mention Minecraft? Is that because they're the winner?
What were the other games in the category?
Obviously, they're a winner. We have Bastion.
I would have given it to Bastion.
Super Brothers. And we also have The Binding of Isaac.
Okay. I don't know any of those games. I've heard of The Binding of Isaac.
Sword
But
the Sorcery EP is.
I played that for iPad.
Yeah,
that was fun for about 5 minutes.
It's a little fun.
It was fun for 5 minutes. Bastion though, Bastion is way better than that game. I'm sorry. Minecraft, come on.
It's Minecraft though. Minecraft.
Yeah, I know. It's very popular because people like to build
Minecraft.
People like to build big penises in the sky or something.
They do it.
Yeah,
they do it. They do it.
But a top-down RPG we haven't seen in 20 years. That's good.
Yeah, they do it. So,
all
right. Now
that's fine. I mean, Minecraft finally released this year, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
After being in beta.
So
whatever.
The next game category is best adapted video game.
What the heck is that?
Best adapted video game. Like,
what does that mean?
That's pretty much. I don't know.
From a movie?
Huh?
From a movie?
I don't know.
Explain the nominees so maybe I can get...
Best adapted video game. Pretty much the way they say it, I don't know why they say it like that, but I guess it just means like, it's coming from a movie. So a game that's based on...
hold on, but what are the nominees?
You got Back to the Future, the game, Batman Arkham City, Captain America, Super Soldier, and you got Lego Star Wars 3, The Clone Wars. Okay? So
there was a Lego Star Wars movie?
Yeah, there's 3 of them. That was part 3. But
was that on Cartoon Network? Okay, alright. So who won?
The winner is Batman Arkham City.
No way.
Obviously.
Lego didn't win? Oh my gosh.
Captain America Super Soldier.
I call flag on the play.
Captain America Super Soldier isn't that bad of a game. It's okay. I mean,
you actually played that?
Yeah, I played it. It's actually decent. It's a decent game. It wasn't horrible. Yeah. I was setting up because I wanted to watch a movie. I played that, then watch.
The movie was horrible too.
The movie was okay. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great.
It was pretty bad.
On to the next one. I'm not gonna waste my time on that category. Best original game. Now, there's
what is new IP? I guess.
What was that?
New IP.
It's best original game, so it's originality. I don't know what they want from it because you got Portal 2 on there. You got Deus Ex, Human Revolution. You got Batman Arkham City on there, and the winner is Bastion.
I agree. That's the only one on the list that was new.
Yeah, I know. It's the only one that's original. Everything else is part 2 or something.
Anytime Bastion wins, I'm not even mad because that's a very underrated game.
Yeah, but at the same time, how are you going to have original game when Batman Arkham City had Batman Arkham Asylum?
It wasn't an original game, though. Right?
None of the original.
Bastion was original.
Yeah, Bastion is. That's what I'm saying. None of the other ones are original. So, of course, how did Batman...
So why don't they find games that were new IPs this year? Were they drunk when they made this game?
I don't know.
Come on,
man. Matter. They just...
You got the wrong list. You made this up?
No, I didn't make this up.
Come on, man. This is retarded. Best multiplayer game.
Alright, we're going to go with the best graphics next. How's that? Alright, this category is
all games have graphics. They can't mess this one up.
But this is the best graphics. Forget about just graphics. We're talking about the best graphics, okay? Yeah. So the categories, the nominees are, Batman Arkham City, LA Noire, you got Rage, and you also have Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. Okay. Now, just listen to all those right there. I mean, I thought possibly LA Noire could have won this. I know LA Noire wasn't mentioned too much anymore because they, I think when games are released at a certain time, like they're forgotten when other games are because they're not released at a certain time of the year. Yeah. Like you're not as noticed anymore. And I think that might have hurt LA Noire. But at the same time, LA Noire did have that new feature with the whole face where they added, 32 HD cameras to actors' like face, and they'll place the movement and everything, the face movement into the game. Now that feature to me, that the graphics and stuff that they had and they added to the game, that might change the way people do games, like certain types of games from now. So to me, that's why I thought that, okay, well, best graphics might go to them, but the best graphics went to Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. Now,
it had the best graphics.
Which it did have good graphics. It had really good graphics. Everything was beautiful. So I don't disagree with that. I just thought maybe...
Well, this is the thing. I really can't find any flaws in the graphics for Uncharted 3, but for LA Noire, I definitely can. I mean, as amazing as those face animations were, character models were stiff. The environment was very bland and boring. Looked like a GTA in 1940s.
Yeah.
So it wasn't anything special.
I think the 1940s were platinum boring. That's just my opinion. Not that I was ever there.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying. But, yeah, I mean, Uncharted 3.
No disagreement there.
Disagreement right there. Now, the best performance by a human male. Okay. Now, we have J.K. Simmons as Cave Johnson in Portal 2. Yeah. Mark Hamill as Joker.
That's Sillinger, right? Sillinger was Cave Johnson, right?
What was it?
Sillinger from Oz?
Oh, yeah. Batman Arkham City. We got Nolan North as Nathan Drake. Uncharted 3 Drake.
It should have just been all Nolan North, the whole entire category.
We got
Nolan North as Desmond. Nolan North as Mario. Nolan North as Nathan Drake. That's all they should have did, man.
We got
why waste the time?
Stephen Merchant as Wheatley from Portal 2.
Yeah.
Now, from what I saw, what you should have won was Mark Hamill as the Joker.
Yeah.
And he didn't win.
Who won?
The winner is Stephen Merchant as Wheatley from Portal 2.
He was good, but
he's good. But come on,
better than Mark
this
Hamill?
is Mark Hamill's last performance.
Yeah.
Last performance, okay?
Well, is it? I saw a little teaser. Batman World, was that a joke? Or?
I don't know if it's a joke.
Was it a joke?
He says his last performance, and then all of a sudden they showed something on there with his voice, and it was him. So I don't know. But
still, he should have won.
Yeah, he should have won that, and I'm a little upset with that. You know, I think Mark Hamill is awesome. So I guess on to the next one right there. Let's do best downloadable game, and we had Trench, Stacking, Insanely Twisted Shadow Planet, and Bastion. Once again, Bastion won. So there's no argument with that one. Bastion's a good game, so let's no argue with that one. Next one's best DLC. We have Fallout New Vegas, Old World Blues, Mass Effect 2, The Arrival, Mortal Kombat, Freddy Krueger. Oh, that was great, by the way. Freddy Krueger's the best addition. Anyway, Portal 2, peer review. And the winner for that one was Portal 2, peer review. Now, you really can't deny any of the other stuff. I mean, Fallout, New Vegas, they're all pretty much the same. I think that was one of the.
That's a pretty bad category, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't even play the Portal 2 DLC, to be honest with you.
I think the reason why they did that, you know, the best DLC, which one you want to know, which was the best download content?
Did it win because it was free?
Huh? Yeah, I know.
Because people don't like $5 character. How much was Freddy Krueger? $5?
$5.
Yeah, that's probably why.
He was worth it. He was funny. He's a funny character. His finishing moves, it's like, it's just funny, dude. It's a funny character.
He's a serious character that you can actually play with.
He is. Yeah. Like, he's good.
Oh,
he's good. Nasty, dude. Wait till you see the combos I got. I got like a 42 hit combo with him, like just beasting. He takes like 3/4 of your life. So it's like unblockable unless you have a breaker. Yeah. So if you don't have a breaker, you're pretty much dead.
So you're mad you want him to win?
Huh?
Freddy? You want Freddy to win?
Yeah, I mean, it didn't really matter. That like you said, it wasn't a great category, but
yeah,
I understand why they have the category. So let's see, what else do we got? Let's see right now. We got best song in the game. We got Set and Sail, Coming Home. This is Bastion. I'm Not Calling You a Liar. Dragon Age 2, Exile, Vilify, his Portal 2, and Build That Wall by Bastion. Well, gee, since Bastion was their 2 out of 4.
Yeah, who had more
chance? They had a better chance.
As much as I love Bastion, why the hell is that's what I don't remember. I don't even remember that from the game. I remember, the voices and stuff, like the audio, you know. Yeah, that was great, but Skyrim music, even Portal 2, the music was good. I give it to Skyrim, of course, because, I mean, what music is more epic than that?
I can't believe Skyrim was in there.
That music is so epic. Every time you hear it, you just want to go kill a dragon or something. Man.
Yeah, I mean,
I want to go outside. There's no dragons. I still want to go kill a dragon in my hand.
Uncharted 3 wasn't in there either? They have songs there.
Yeah. The songs, they all sound the same to me.
All right, well, you know, it's fine. So the winner was Bastion. You know, the first one, Build That Wall. Okay, just in case. What? Build That Wall. Not this wall, that wall. All right. We have best original score. Like, that's another one that could be song.
that?
But no, score is like, the whole music.
I know what score is. That's
I'm saying.
that.
Let's see. Yeah, Portal 2 in there. Deus Ex, Human Revolution, Batman Arkham City, and you have Bastion. Where the hell is Uncharted 3? Where's Skyrim? Why would they not have scores in the whole thing? Like,
I don't know.
That's like back in the day, Metal Gear Solid existed. They want to put Metal Gear Solid in there, would they? That's what they're doing. They're leaving out Metal Gear Solid, a game that's mostly for sound as well, like epic music, as they're playing.
I don't know.
But Bastion won that. So Bastion won a lot of categories, pretty much. Like,
I'm not mad, but at the same time, it's like, okay. I didn't expect him to win that.
Now, the next category is most anticipated game. So the most anticipated game. All right, there's BioShock Infinite. You got Diablo 3, Halo 4, and Mass Effect 3. Now, which one, before you saw this,
are they kidding me?
which one do you think was going to be?
Are they kidding me? BioShock?
You thought BioShock?
What else wouldn't it be? I don't understand. I'm so confused.
Okay, well, I thought the most anticipated game, without a doubt, was going to be BioShock as well. But obviously, we're just two guys sitting on the couch because we don't know which fuck we're talking about. Yeah. I guess not. But
I don't know. Maybe it's more anticipated to me because it didn't just freaking come out. Mass Effect 2, when did it come out? Last year? Right? And there's another one already?
Yeah.
I mean, damn. And I'm supposed to be anticipating about that?
Hey,
how much could it have changed? Really?
You have to
as much as Dragon Age changed. That's how much it changed.
I mean, even Diablo.
I want to play it.
Even Diablo 3.
Oh, Diablo 3. Damn right, I'm anticipating the shit's never going to come out.
Yeah, it's even that Diablo 3 is something, I understand. But Mass Effect 3 is like, yes, we all want to play Mass Effect 3, but not like I'm waiting for it to die hard. It hasn't been too long since the last one came out. So it's not like it's one that's like, oh, it's...
I don't know.
Halo 4, I don't really think...
I don't know.
I mean, that's just...
It's not even done by Bungie.
That's for fanboys, That people are just...
Yeah, but people don't even know who's developed by.
Yeah. So...
No, I'm not saying it matters. It's going to be the same game.
It is. It's going to be same everything.
But, I mean, I guess they haven't seen the Songbird. They haven't seen, on rails and pushing people back with telekinesis. That stuff's, that's boring. So, whatever.
Well,
I want to do that. I want to shout my dialogue option to connect. So.
The winner was Mass Effect 3, though. So, that obviously is...
You know why I'm anticipating about Mass Effect 3? Because I'm going to go buy a $150 Connect so I can do voice commands.
Yeah.
Even though you should be able to do it with your own mic, but,
The voice command...
It's only Connect that can do that technology, it's so
they're
amazing.
hyping up for Xbox. Like,
oh, my God.
I do not give a flying fuck.
Nah, but let me not shit on Mass Effect because it's a really good game. The trailer that they saw looked amazing.
No, the game looks great. It's not that. It's that. I'm just saying when you're most anticipating, it's like like we're excited for it to come out, yes, but at the same time, like it's something that like everyone's been waiting for so long. It hasn't been that long to wait for it. If it's a game that's been like, for example. Metal Gear Rising. Yeah. That game, it's been saying it's going to come out for a while.
Wow. Was that on the list?
Huh?
Was that on the list?
Actually, you know what? It was on the list, but it wasn't on the list for any categories. What that was
I'm saying it was on the list for most anticipated.
No?
That
was not on the list for most anticipated.
Well, then you could have took Mass Effect off.
Yeah, he could have took Mass Effect
off. I mean, we're acting like Mass Effect's not coming out in a couple of months. Like, come on. Man.
Yeah, Metal Gear Rising. So I'm gonna go to that next. So I want to go over to the trailers and stuff that they actually showed. They actually showed game trailers for upcoming games. Mm-hmm. Now, a lot of them, they just look amazing. All right, this is something. A good job this year, if you haven't seen it yet, definitely go take a look at.
We're definitely gonna post it up on the site.
Yeah, we're gonna post some clips on there, but you definitely have to go Not2Nerdy.com. So it's NOT2 NERDY.com. You go there. We're gonna post these up there, and you gotta check them out.
And we're gonna post up the winners and everything.
Yeah, we're gonna post up the winners, everything for you. But you have to check this out. This is just too good to not check out.
All right, so let's start off. Who's the first trailer that came out?
From Naughty Dog. They had The Last of Us. Okay, this game
looks really good.
You couldn't tell what's going on at first. all you see is like it looked like sort of like zombies or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's like zombies, aliens. You really
I was like, oh, not another zombie game.
Yeah.
And then when you actually saw it, I was like,
it was it's like
completely
new and like
I like it.
It was good, and you didn't expect it from Naughty Dog.
Not at all.
I did not expect that
Yeah.
from a Naughty Dog like game.
Definitely.
So, and obviously Naughty Dog is known for right now Uncharted. So if you look at Uncharted, like Uncharted 3, Naughty Dog. Mm-hmm. So you look at that. So if you're not too sure which one Naughty Dog's produced.
So Hector, what do you think this game is gonna be?
I think it's gonna be third person. Third person, like zombie monster type game. Shoot 'em, sort of like a mystery at the same time. You gotta find stuff and like, so it's sort of maybe like a little bit like Resident Evil style, sort of like that. Mm-hmm. It looks sort of like that. It could be that. Mm-hmm. I'm not too sure. It didn't say too much in the trailer, but I think that it might be something like third person view and that type of game. Shooter game like that.
First, I'll say what I want it to be, and second, I'll say what I know it's gonna be. Mm. First, I would want it to be a co-op game. Co-op, open world. It has this type of, what was the movie with Will Smith?
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend type of feel to it. That would be great. The son, not the son, the father and the daughter type relationship going through this, trying to survive through this open world, going to get supplies and stuff like that. I've been waiting for this type of game, but I don't think they're going to go for a co-op game. I think Naughty Dog is, they're really still trying to go for that single-player experience. So they'll definitely have those elements like you have in Uncharted 3 where you have the relationships between two characters and, that character's going to be stringing along, you got to help him out and stuff like that. So, that's the type of game I think it's going to be. I think they're going to stick with that direction. It's going to be very cinematic, of course, and, it's definitely something new. I'm very excited for this.
So it definitely looks good. Really good. Yeah. I still think they're going to stick with third person. I think Naughty Dog likes to stick with third person.
It's definitely going to be third person. Yeah. No doubt about it.
They like doing that. So, the next one was Command and Conquer.
Generals 2.
Yeah.
And who was that from? Is that from... what's the studio is that from? Who makes the real strategy? Real-time strategy.
I couldn't even... I didn't even get a chance to write it down.
Who's that? Is that a EA game? Okay. All right.
Definitely not.
We'll let it. It's BioWare. Yeah. BioWare is making a real-time strategy game.
Oh wait. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you wouldn't expect that BioWare at all to make a game like that.
So, how's this gonna work? Am I gonna get in the tank and mine for resources and then do dialogue options and then upgrade my tank?
You have to dialogue to tell the tanks what else to do. The other tanks what to do and stuff like that.
And Connect is gonna do this, right?
Of course. Only Connect can do voice. Okay. Voice command. Yeah. If you don't know, it's only Connect can do voice command. Don't let iPhone, like the new iPhone 4S, confuse you. Because voice command is a voice command unless you have Connect. Yeah. Okay? Just to let you know.
Voice command isn't until you spend $150.
Yeah.
So, all right. That's going to be headline number 1. BioWare is doing a real-time strategy game, everyone. So, Yeah.
Now,
all right.
Another game that was pretty good.
I'm glad we're over BioWare.
Yeah.
Because I'm not. We're going to move on because I'm not even going to focus.
The next game, Tom Clancy, Rainbow Six Patriots. Now, that's another game, if you guys didn't play, Tom Clancy, the Rainbow Sixes, they're all classic. That's what started a lot of shooting. They were really good at it, the shooting for every system they've done it. And now they're back again. They didn't specify for what system. I'm assuming it's going to be for Xbox and PS3.
And PC.
And PC? Yeah. So, that's just usually what they do. And
as for the campaign for that, do you think they're going to kind of go where, first-person shooters are going? It's going to be more action-packed? Kind of, what Battlefield 3 did? Or do you think they're going to stay true to, that traditional team-based tactical combat.
They usually stay at a tactical combat. It's sort of like a SWAT team effort.
The only reason I'm asking is because the trailer looked a little.
It did look like.
It did look a little like Call of Duty, yeah. Call of Duty-ish, right?
Yeah, it looked Call of Duty-ish, not Battlefield 3-ish, because they're not a shooting game according to this.
Well, Battle 3 is Call of Duty-ish as well now. So that's why I'm thinking everyone's going in that direction. But, I'm just following the money.
Yeah. So, I mean, it still looks good. So that's definitely an upcoming game. Like without that, all these games here, we will be hitting up in the future. So these games, I'm excited to play these games. You have BioWare.
Yeah. I'm not excited to play that.
But the next game and the trailer was Epic's game. So it's Fortnite.
Yeah, I don't know about this one.
Fortnite, it doesn't look too bad. You really couldn't tell from the trailer what's going on too much. All you see,
it looked like Team Fortress mixed with
zombies.
Zombies,
because
yeah.
All right, so pretty much in the trailer, what you see is like these couple like characters, they're building a fort.
Yeah.
Just like the name of it, they're building a fort, and then they're trying to build it, complete the fort. All of a sudden, these zombies start coming full speed at them. And you see him like trying to close the gate at the last second, and it just cuts off. And so it's hinting like I guess you're gonna have to build it. Like it happens at nighttime. You have I don't know. Maybe they might go around.
I'm not even saying maybe. I know what this game is. This game is gonna be horde mode with tower defense.
Yeah.
With zombies. That's all it's gonna be.
Fortnite, I guess, anytime nighttime comes in the game, they attack or something.
I hope I'm surprised, but this game looks super boring to me. So but I haven't seen any gameplay. But I'm just going off of the trailer.
It might be fun to.
And don't get me wrong, I like tower defense and horde mode, but Epic, come on. Man.
It might be something for us to do in
co-op
or something like that.
But once again, it's Epic, so I might be wrong.
Yeah, so
they usually come up. I'd rather see Shadow Complex too, but
it wasn't. It was a video trailer. It wasn't gameplay footage. So
but I got a good idea.
Now, the last game that was featured in the trailer, which was an anticipated game, my most anticipated game. Yeah, I felt like this game I've been waiting for a while, been anticipating it for a while. Is Metal Gear Rising. Now, this game, like I thought it looked good before, then until I looked at it now. Now I think it looks great. And
the big reveal, I didn't hear about this, but Platinum Games is working on this game. Mm-hmm. Most people don't understand the significance of that, but I do. That's basically, that's going to be Bayonetta and Metal Gear combined, and my head's going to explode.
And just the precision and the sword cutting. Nintendo Legends, they'll take note of this. Yeah. When you move and stuff, it's precision, cutting. That is what you need in the game.
But I'm still confused. What is this coming out for?
I don't know, but they showed it. If you see, like, I played a while ago, they had like a little trial version of it, right? Uh-huh. And they had it where you could aim the sword, and they showed the technology, and you could chop a watermelon. Do you see that?
Connect?
No, it's actual PlayStation 3 controller they're showing that for.
Move.
But
isn't this is coming for Xbox?
Now they didn't announce it because now they took so long. Something tells me it took so long for a reason that they went back to drawing board and they did something different now. They did something like, let's add it to maybe Connect. Let's add it to PlayStation Move.
I think it's going to be playable. I think you can play this with a controller, and I'm hoping you can.
No, I know you can play a controller. I'm not saying you can't play a controller. I'm saying that you should have. You're probably going to have the option to play as PlayStation Move.
Yeah. See, the thing is, it doesn't really matter because Platinum Games is on this game. And Kojima, this game is going to be really There's going to be, if it's coming out next year, it's going to have a rough time. Getting Game of the Year, but definitely won't be on the best year. It'll be in my top 5.
It's for me. I'm ready. Sure. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it looked amazing, man. You saw the way they were slicing those guys up.
One scene, real quick, so little spoiler, real quick. One little short clip. Raiden just went up to the enemy and cut him up so super fast. It's so fast, and like you see the enemy there, and he kicks him and just breaks up into a whole bunch of pieces where you slice them up. It's very gory. it just precision like cutting, and it's just funny because like it cuts so sharp that like their body's still together, and then it just slides apart on its own. Yeah, that's awesome.
And what really did it for me was, all right, I'm like, okay, the precision is cool, you know, but like, what's the game gonna be around it? And then they show the rest of the game, and they show those sections. You know, it looks like it has a very good combo system in it. You know, all these things that you need for a character action game that's gonna push it.
That's one of the few ones that actually show the actual game footage.
Thank you. So obviously that's my favorite trailer. That was yours.
They
show the game. That's all I want to say.
I mean, I understand like you don't have the game ready, so you know. But then again, that's one of those things like you can't. For me, I tend not to get like all excited for a game just by seeing video footage, because when you see the gameplay itself, that's when you know for real what's going on. You see the game play. Not the video of animation that they did.
Yeah,
because you could do whatever in animation, make it look so great, and all of a sudden the game itself don't look like that.
Dead Island was a perfect example. It didn't look like it's still a good game, but it didn't look like that.
Never trust a video game that refuses to show its gameplay. I'm sorry to say, if you refuse to show your gameplay in any footage, then something is wrong with that game. There's something you're hiding right there. You're afraid that someone's going to not buy the game. So never trust the game that doesn't show the actual footage.
Oh, man.
So
that game looks amazing.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Platinum games.
We got 2 more categories that I didn't go over yet. This one right here, the Studio of the Year. Okay, Studio of the Year categories with Valve, Rocksteady Studios, Naughty Dog, and what's that? How do you pronounce that? Bethesda, what is that? That little
studios. Which one? What, they make indie games?
I don't even know what they make. You know what I mean? This game.
They created Bastion? Or?
Yeah. Bethesda Game Studios beat out Naughty Dog, beat out Rocksteady Studios, and Valve. So that is your Studio of the Year. A little shocking that they beat out Naughty Dog. But hey, I mean, that's the industry for you. You know,
I don't know why they had that award, because it kind of
insinuates.
It kind of it kind of spoils, but yeah.
I mean,
whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the way it is. It's similar to Game of the Year.
So we're gonna get into this or what?
I guess this is the moment everyone's been waiting for, so I'm not gonna delay you anymore. Because this is the real category. This is what the whole VGA is about. You know, everyone's like, oh, great, you know, I won this, but everything else is second place to this, because this is the most important game category. So, Game of the Year, obviously, the best category you could get for any video game developer, you know, designer, anyone that looks into making games. This is what you hope to get. Game of the Year, that means that you put those 90 hours, 100 hours a week, you know, and like 5-6 months on straight, and then maybe like 2 weeks break, and then go back hardcore again. All those years without seeing your family and all that stuff, like working hard for a game. This is what you work for. So to get
and
this,
most importantly, you can actually put it on the box now.
Yeah,
Game of the Year edition. It means something.
Yeah,
it's not just something you're gonna try to sell with the DLC that no one wants.
This is your goal. This is, I mean, yes, everyone wants. Oh, I just want to make a game. No. You want to make a game, but you want to be making a Game of the Year. That's what this is like. You want the Oscars. You know, this is for like movies. You win the Oscars, you win Game of the Year.
So let's get into the nominees.
The nominees, we got Batman: Arkham City. We got the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Elder Scrolls 5, sorry, Skyrim. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Portal 2, Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. Now, before this happened, in our opinion, I believe, if I'm correct, the Game of the Year top 3 would have been Uncharted 3, Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, and Batman Arkham City, right? Or was that your top 3 that had a chance, or which one did you think?
I personally thought it was going to be Portal 2, Batman, or...
So you did think Portal 2 had a chance?
I really did.
I didn't think... I thought Uncharted 3...
I thought it was Batman, Uncharted, and Portal 2.
Portal 2 was like number 4 for me. Number 4, yeah. So, but... And then, like, the way they're hinting it, I'm like, oh man, maybe Batman might win. I thought Batman.
I really thought Batman was gonna win.
And then all of a sudden, they said Elder Scrolls is a winner. So Elder Scrolls, after all the hype, it lived up to the hype. Okay, and it did have some glitches in it, but overall, that game.
And you know what it is? You know what it is? It's well deserved, and also, what is everyone playing right now? That's what they're playing right now. I'm pretty sure Batman's sitting on your shelf, Uncharted's sitting on your shelf, but you're playing Skyrim right now. I know people are playing Skyrim now, and that definitely helped. I know that definitely helped. That's the thing when games come out in the beginning of the year. Sorry, Portal 2. As much as you were a great game, I mean, you got to remember. Oh, Portal 2 came out. Hey, Dead Space 2 came out this year. You didn't even hear about that. That was a great game. But when you come out at the beginning of the year, I'm sorry. I'm glad games come out at the beginning of the year, but you're ruining the chances because when those Game of the Year awards come out, people are going to remember what they're playing. And people are playing Skyrim. I'm playing Skyrim.
Well, that's it for everything right there. But quick question, though, about Skyrim. Now, you think if Skyrim came out as a PC-only game, which, if you look at it, is a PC game that's made for consoles and stuff like that. Do you think it would have won if it was just PC?
No, because The Witcher 2 is. No, I'm not saying it's as good as a game, but it's close. It's a 90 range, and it wasn't even nominated. So I think they
made the right move.
Yeah, I think you can't be a PC exclusive game anymore because you're not gonna reach that wide audience. And I'm glad they do. I was surprised how much it sold.
It's really funny. Well, it's funny because they would have been PC only, and the fact that they went to console and stuff, that's when they win. They would not won a Game of the Year if it's PC. That's why I asked you that question because I honestly feel they would not won if they're PC only.
And I'm still surprised. People don't, these RPG games, people don't play them, man. But something about this game, I mean, I don't know what it is because it's kind of doing stuff RPGs been doing for a while now. It's just that it puts all of those elements together.
See, the thing is, though, it's that a lot of people they don't mind RPGs. The fact that a lot of people don't have gaming PCs. A lot of people can't afford those gaming PCs and stuff like that. They have these gaming consoles. They don't have those computers, those high-end computers that can run these games for PCs. So therefore, all they know is consoles. All they know is, Xbox, PS3, Nintendo Wii. That's all they know.
Yeah.
And until you get yourself a gaming PC, then you'll know what it's like to run a PC, and you see that's the true quality of a game. Actually, looks better on a PC than it does on a console.
I still want to play it on mine, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I played it for Xbox 360, and it does have its bugs, but oh man, when you're looking for, that's an RPG. That's the game. You have to play this year.
It goes to show though that. Every game, that's why you're no longer, there's some exceptions to this, but most likely you're no longer going to see these, I'm going to stay to one console anymore game. You see Gears of War 3, Gears still does it. Gears is still just for Xbox, but eventually these games are going to go everywhere where more money is because I just see Gears did not win any award or anything. They didn't win an award for their own category, which is Xbox 360.
That's the only one they should have won, and they didn't win that.
They didn't win that. So you're going to start seeing these games do what all the other games do, and they're going to start switching. I mean, they're supposed to be last Gears anyway, supposedly, but they might come back. Different company might do it. They're going to release it for...
But hey, I mean, we know one. We forgot to mention as well Alan Wake 2.
Yeah.
That another trailer for that. That actually looks pretty good as well. That's an exclusive Xbox 360, but that just goes to show. Gears is the last one. I'm pretty sure they'll come out with another Gears, maybe a prequel or something like that. But they're Insomniacs going as well.
There's more that started that too. The starting trend was Metal Gear. Metal Gear started going to Xbox 360, and they went to
It's just not viable anymore.
Yeah, it's more about the money. It's more about the community. You need more people to play it, and if you're going to be a solo person, then you're going to get those fanboys that just PlayStation 3 people are going to play it, and you're not going to be able to show off your game to the world.
And you know what I think it is too? It's a lot kind of like where the PC world went, where it's less about being, about the platform. It's more about the experience, you know? No one cares if you're playing on a PC, a Mac, or so forth. They just want to be able to play the game. And I think that's where the direction the industry is going to go. We're going to go more towards play, buy once, play everywhere. You know? That's where the industry is going. And if you're sitting there worried about, exclusives, you're going to get lost, I think the only one who's gonna try to stick that in model is sadly Nintendo. And I don't see them doing it again. I think that Wii U is gonna be a flop if they continue with that philosophy.
Because Nintendo can't get third-party people there, and they have third-party on board for Wii U. So let's see what they do with it.
I'm not worried about the third-party support. I'm worried about them keeping their games on Nintendo only. Why not release it for other consoles? Why not? You would make so much more money. He had Zelda on Xbox or Zelda on PS3. Yeah, it sounds weird, but come on, man. People are not everyone's gonna buy that box just to get Zelda.
But you can't get Zelda or Mario or anything in HD, can you?
That's what the Wii U is supposed to be doing.
I don't think Nintendo knows what HD is.
I don't think they even know what a game in this century is, because they don't have online play. They don't even understand that. They don't understand.
Oh, they have online play. If you call lag online play.
I'm not even worried so much about I'm worried about you can't even get usernames. Friend code. What the heck is a friend code? What is this? It's like Morse code. I'm trying to play a game with someone else. It makes no sense. And and put a freaking arrow or something to tell me where to go in a Zelda game. I'm sick of oh, I go this way. Just put a damn arrow. I know it's not that hard, man. Come on, give me a break. I don't have time for this shit anymore. I'm too old for this, man.
But seriously, like Nintendo, it's too kiddie. They gotta grow up.
I've seriously grown out of their games. I'm sorry. I know the industry adores Nintendo, and Nintendo gets a pass every time a Mario or Metroid or any of these games come out. They always get a pass, but I'm sorry.
I'll still play them, but it's.
I know you will, and that's the problem. That's exactly the problem. Because you let it go, because everyone is so nostalgic about these games.
But I like playing games, so I play whatever it is. And the way I look at it, I'll suck at Nintendo the same way I suck at Xbox games. So it doesn't make a difference to me which one it is. I'll just try my best.
To me, it makes a difference because there's so many games out, and I have limited time. And am I gonna spend 4 hours figuring out what the hell's going on in the beginning of Zelda, or am I just gonna get right into Skyrim, where it just starts off right in action? What you waiting Skyrim for 2 minutes? A dragon's coming to attack you. How long do you have to wait to get a dungeon in Zelda?
About 4 hours, 4.5 hours.
Yeah. So basically, a whole entire Call of Duty game is how long you have to wait to play.
Call of Duty campaign, single player campaign. It took me
as you're running around the town in Zelda. So.
It's funny. The first action I got in Zelda, I walk and these 5 monsters just came and surrounded me right away, and I went like this to the controller. Next thing you know, 2 seconds later, they're all dead. I'm like, you gotta be shitting me! They didn't even touch me, and I just went like this, fooling around as a joke, moving the controller, and somehow I did like a spin and I hit everyone and killed everyone right away. Because Link is so powerful. He could do that kind of stuff. He's like Raiden, but
let's save that.
We digress. So
let's say that. So when we do have, so what's next? What's next for our next podcast?
Next podcast, we're definitely gonna talk more about. We're gonna talk about Zelda. Unfortunately, I will be playing that. Mm-hmm. We're gonna be talking about more upcoming games and games that we did.
But particularly, we're gonna do our Game of the Year podcast. Right,
you want to do the Game of the Year.
So basically, me and Hector, we're gonna do our Game of the Year podcast. We're gonna go through our top 5 games. Mm-hmm. We went a little bit over it, a little bit, but we're gonna get more into depth, and we're gonna go straight through them 5 through our number 1 game, and then after that, we'll do our top 5 anticipated games after that in the next podcast. So besides that, look out for my Skyrim review. Hopefully I can get it done by next week. Hector, what review are you gonna be putting
I
on
will
next?
be posting up Assassin's Creed Revelation. You know, like that's the one that definitely got to put that out there. I'm continuing putting up a walkthrough for Zelda Skyward Sword. I already have only 6 posts so far, but that's a good 6 hours worth of video right there. And yeah, so you know, I'll continue putting that stuff up right there, and that's pretty much it.
So where can they find the walkthroughs?
Definitely walkthroughs. You can go to our YouTube account, which is Not2NerdyEnt. That's Not, the number 2, NERDYENT, and that's our YouTube account. But to make it a lot easier, go to Not2Nerdy.com, which is Not, the number 2, NERDY.com. You go there, and we have all the links right on top. You can go straight to our Twitter account, see what we just posted up.
Yeah.
You can go to Facebook. Definitely like us on Facebook, and you can also click to the YouTube account and subscribe to us.
Yeah, follow us on Twitter. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Also on our page, all the walkthroughs will be there. All our reviews will be there. We also implemented a new live page. We're going to start streaming some games live on there. Also, look out and sign up for our forums.
Yes, that's a big thing. We definitely want to get the forums going. We have a forums page set up for this for true gamers. You know, you could pretty much start whatever you want, any conversation you want. We'll be posting questions up there, and we'll start it off by answering something. We already had one before that was which controller style is better. Is it inverted or you know, the normal mode?
A little inside joke.
Yeah, a little inside joke, but reality, you know, I think normal is. And some people like inverted, so that's why, you know, we want to see with the majority of people, what do you like as a true gamer? Someone who plays first-person shooter, like which style?
And what else we gonna have on the forums too, Hector? Most important part.
Which part?
We're something to do with tournaments for games.
Wait, that's coming up soon. Well, we need more people, so the whole point of you subscribing to us and definitely, you know, looking at us and going to our webpage and join the forums, because we want to get tournaments started.
Yeah, okay. So if we don't have anyone, you know, sign up for the forums, how are we going to do tournaments?
Yeah, so we need people to sign up for forums, stuff like that. We want to get, like, game weeks, and we'll probably start game weeks first before tournaments, just so, you know, we'll all, like, say we're going to play this game. We get our each other's gamer tags, and we go online to the systems we're playing. We do a private matches. We actually get a chance to play. And eventually it's going to lead into tournaments, you know. And who knows, there might be a prize left. I mean, we're going to be buying games like crazy right now. So after we're done with the game, we might just be able to give away a game. I mean, I might be willing to give away a game. Let's see, though.
That's no problem for me.
That's
it's better than giving the GameStop for $10.
Yeah, you know. So you never know what could come out of these prizes and stuff like that. Plus, his bragging rights. You know, we could do a lot of things with that. You know. And not to mention, we're in a private match and we're serving, like we're hosting. We can actually record it, so we'll be putting some footage up there of you beasting over there. We'll be in
beasting, or if you suck,
if you suck, which would probably be me on there. But you know, other than that, that's pretty much what we're trying to do. So definitely go to our page, subscribe, like, do what you gotta do. We'll definitely join the forum so we can get this community built. And that's pretty much sums up everything. This was our 2011 special for the Video Game Awards, special for our 3rd podcast. You know, we already got a 3rd podcast under our belt, and we're definitely gonna get plenty more. So this is Hector.
This is Drew,
and we're from Not2Nerdy Entertainment, and we're out.
All right.
See you, YouTube.